Yesterday I posted a short. There was a kid sitting in the forest, and I said if he's still there when I get back, I'm gonna go see what's up, check on the kid. So I was gone most of the day, just doing a lot of running around, and when I got back, and he was still there, just sitting in the middle of the woods. When I approached him, I think I scared the crap out of him, because again, he was just a kid, 18. And I asked him what's going on, and of course he's a little bit fearful, because you're in the middle of the woods by yourself, and some big monster approaches you. And I get it, because last night was brutal for me. People were stalking my camp, a bunch of drunk kids as well. It's the area for it. Well, back to the kid is we talked for a bit, and 18 years old, freshly on the street, like that day. Full story is he came out of the closet to his parents, the people that you're supposed to be able to trust and love you and support you no matter what. Unfortunately, these parents are these hyper-religious kind of people. I'm not saying religious people are bad, because they're not. 99% of them are good, but you get these, hardcore, this is wrong, and you're wrong for liking it. Even if you're my kid, you're out on the street kind of people. Those kind of people. And they gave him the boot the second he came out of the closet with him. You're not my kid. Never show your face here again. That's when I found him. Found out what's going on, and there was no place for where I was to put him. Like, my tent is small. The other shelter where Lisa is staying is room for one person. There's one spot, and same with Gary. There's no place for him there. So I took him to my hidden shelter, the one I have as backup. That's done, but not done through tarp on it. And Gary gave him a sleeping bag. Went over to check on him in the morning, and he's still there. He did not have a good night. He apparently didn't sleep and was up all night crying because, he's so broken and hurt from his parents giving him the boot. And I couldn't come over to check on him last night because some kids found my camp, and it's a long story, but I was out all night and I didn't get any sleep. Long story short, I get to his camp, I bring some supplies, and we cook a meal for him, and we talk for a bit, and he's scared, he's lost, and he's hurt. And I'm like, there's no shelter spaces, so we try to figure out what we can do for him. And I have some really good news about it is I just said goodbye to him. He's gone now. And that's fantastic news. Him and I spent most of the day on my phone, because he's got nothing. He doesn't even have his ID. But we spent the day on my phone, went to the library, used the Wi-Fi and Wi-Fi off my phone, and tried to find him somewhere to be, because he's got absolutely nothing. And when you've got nothing out here, that's the worst shape you can possibly be. Luckily, after a lot of searching, we found a list of services that would work for him. There are actually a lot of services for youths and LGBTQ youths in particular. So we headed back to his camp where we got him set up. We started making phone calls to all the services to see where we can get him. Today, I was hoping for today, and that's what we got. Like 4 out of the 5 services we had said their spaces are full. There was one with some open space, kind of far away, up closer in, I think it was Mississauga. No, I don't think it was Mississauga, but he's got no way to get there. The good thing is, as they said, they would take him. And again, he's got no ID. The only thing he had in the world right now was the clothes on his back, but they came and got him. That is a fantastic thing. Like the people at the shelter, I guess you'd call it, they drove all the way from Mississauga to our location, out an hour and a half, 2-hour drive in traffic, to pick him up and bring him there. And that's the good news, is he's gone. Not that I want him gone. I'm happy that he's got a place that he's going to be safe and can, get his ID replaced and get whole. And when he was going, the man, technically he's an adult, but he's a kid. He starts to crying and like, why were you so nice to me? And they're like, dude, I'm out here too. We're not all old son of a bitches who don't give a shit about anybody. There are bad people out here, but we're not all like that. And he cried. I cried a little bit. He gave me a big, big hug, and he took my phone number because he wants to keep in touch with me, and email address, and YouTube channel for some reason. I told him I'd do a little bit of this, and yeah, he jumped in the van and he's gone somewhere safe. And I'm glad there are some services out there for people who are, kids who won't make it out here. But yeah, I just wanted to put that little update as a little positive news for me, which I needed, a pick me up today because last night was hell. And I got it. So that made me really happy. I'm more than happy. I'm ecstatic. You guys take care and have a great night.